Alright lads, this is Winlads Gaming. Today Chelsea have just drawn 0-0 to Sevilla. Quite a dull night at the Stamford Bridge itself. I'm going to talk you through the match reaction and the player ratings that I'll give. So the game kicked off, 20 minutes in, Sevilla dominated the ball, like 60% possession to 40, whatever it was. But yeah, they looked very comfortable. We kind of struggling to get the ball, but they didn't really attack our goal that much. We kind of grew into the game towards the end of the first half. They made a few mistakes. Perhaps Timo Werner could have maybe held off the ball, but that's football, you know. There's ifs and buts and what if and stuff. So it's football. And then Mendy made a couple of good saves. The Zuma was a bit shaky in the first half, I thought. The rest of the team defensively as a whole, I was satisfied, but attacking wanted a bit more in the second half. Then the second half went underway. We started quite brightly. We tested their goalkeeper. I can't remember his name, but he's quite a good goalkeeper with Timo Werner, Havertz, and then Mount came off, rightly so. I don't know what he did in that game. I just don't. Why is he playing in that position? But I'll get onto it when I do the player ratings. And then Sevilla, it's kind of like switch. We were taking it turns, like whoever dominates the ball and gets the most chances. But then we gave away a few soft fouls. Jorginho was on a yellow, Chilwell was on a yellow, Mount was on a yellow as well. So that was quite worrying to see that if they made a silly error, then they could be off, especially Mount or Chilwell, as they're slightly less experienced than Jorginho. But Ayo. And then it was kind of frustrating. And then we had a couple of chances counter-attacking. Kai Havertz drive through one of the times, played the ball in, and then Sevilla's defence swarmed and we lost the ball again. Sevilla played very well, and I think they'll be more satisfied with their performance other than us. And then Tammy Abraham and Hudson-Odoi came on, didn't do much. I mean, maybe just to defend the corner for like the final couple of minutes. And that was pretty much the game, really. Not very exciting. And now player ratings. So in goal, Mendy. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think he was superb. Looked very calm and composed. And yeah, he played very well. Coming back from injury, much needed from Kepa on Saturday. Oh my days. I don't even want to talk about that. Then Reece James, I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was very good. Defensively, he was superb. Attacking, maybe could have done a few better crosses, but he defended very well, looked quite comfortable on the ball, was put under pressure, but he managed to pass it back, and then we managed to get it forward quite calmly without losing the ball again. Then Thiago Silva, I think I'm going to give him a 6.5. Maybe a bit harsh, but I don't know, there's a couple of times that he could have dealt with the ball a bit better. But apparently he dealt with he was kind of limping at pre-training match just before the game kicked off. But yeah, he looked fine. I mean, he was on the floor for like 1 minute, like holding his hamstring, but he seemed fine to continue. I hope he's all right for the United game on the Saturday. But yeah, then Zuma, I'm gonna give him a 4. No, you know what? I'm gonna give him a 3. No. I'll give him a 4. I mean, he probably very poor. He attempted to clear it. He scuffed it, sliced it with his foot, and it just went back, and they had a chance. And I think it was can't remember the name. Jordan. He striked it, volleyed it, and it hit the roof of the net. Luckily, I thought it was going in, so I was like, "Oh God, what's happening?" But yeah, he didn't have a good game, did he? I mean, he won a few headers. That's why I'm giving him a 3. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 4. Then Ben Chilwell, I'm gonna give him a 6. He looked decent. Much better defensively than on Saturday. But he didn't really have many opportunities to go push up the field. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a 6. Just an average, solid game for him, I think. And then moving into midfield, Jorginho, I'm gonna give him a 7. I thought he was superb. He dictated it. His debut, his first time. I believe it's the first time he wore the captain armband for us since we brought him in 2019. No, 2018 when Sarri became our manager. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. Then Kante, I'm going to give him a 6. It was mainly Jorginho kind of winning the ball back, but Kante did well. I mean, he misplaced a couple of passes, so, you know, it happens. So I'm going to give him a 6. Then Mason Mount. I'm going to give him... I'll give him a 3. I mean, what did he do? What did he actually do? I mean, he pressed a couple of times, but that's what you meant to do as a midfielder and attacker. Kind of lacked the pace. He's so much better as a centre mid, like a like a box-to-box midfielder. He's so good in that position. Why is he on the left wing? And because he's not our best box-to-box midfielder, so he should have been on the bench. Hudson-Odoi, in my opinion, should have played. Because Ziyech, out of fitness, you know, just coming back from the injury he dealt with against Brighton in the friendly match. Yeah, he's just terrible. Very poor performance. And he's obviously had way better games than that. But that's because he's not playing on... I mean, when have you ever seen Mount have a good game when he's on the left wing? I've never seen that. He started left wing against Man United at the 4-0. I mean, I can't really ever go at him. He didn't play that badly. A lot of players played worse than him in that game. But yeah, I'm going to give him a 3. Then Kai Havertz struggled. He did struggle. I'm going to give him a 5. I think that's a fair rating for him. He did defensively was quite well. He drove through a couple of times, but didn't lose the ball and looked like he was going to lose the ball a couple of times. And then I thought they were going to hit on the counter, but luckily that didn't happen. I was kind of struggling to get a lot of the ball and getting the freedom he did, because I thought he was a lot better on Saturday. Not a lot better, slightly better on Saturday. But yeah. So yeah, I'm giving him a 5. And then Christian Pulisic, I think I'll give him a 5.5. He drove through a couple of times down the wing. And yeah, he was decent. He got a bit of a knock during the game, but yeah, I'm giving him a 5.5. He's obviously had better games. He's just come back from an injury, but yeah, judging from this game, it's a 5.5 performance. And then Timo Werner, I'm gonna give him a 5 again. He made quality runs. He's just it wasn't his day. It wasn't his day. I think. You know, there's a couple of times that we won the ball. And then Chilwell chipped it over to him. He tried to control it down, but then lost the ball. But, you know, it was a bit of a bobble. But he didn't have the best of games, so I'm going to give him a 5. And then the substitutes, Hakim Ziyech, when he came on, 60-ish minute, he didn't do a lot. Lost the ball a couple of times. But, I mean, you can't really... You're not going to have a big impact on the game, are you? So I'll give him a standard 5. You know, judging from the minutes he got. But yeah, just coming back from injury as well. I'm not using it as an excuse, but you know that's probably why. He looked a bit rusty. And then Hudson-Odoi and Abraham. I mean, I'm not going to give him a rating. It'll be an NA for me. Because they came on the last 2 minutes. Because the ball didn't go out the play for the last 5 minutes, so that's why they would have come on earlier. But in my opinion, Frank Lampard should have brought them on a lot earlier. I think especially Hudson-Odoi as well. But yeah, and Frank Lampard, I'm going to give him a 6 because you could argue high, could argue lower, but because of our defensive performance, I'll give him a 6. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the game. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Look forward to the game on Saturday against United. I mean, they've just beaten PSG, so that's not good. Now we're going to be full of confidence. That is not good. So So we've got to balance out. We've got to be defending well and we got to attack well. Just balance the two out. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Please like and subscribe to Win Lads Gaming and see you in the next video.